So I'm come back for another video for ships at sea, and wanted to look at the Class 4 ship again. I was going to use it for a cargo delivery, but I picked a job that's a little bit too far away and a bit tricky with the loading and unloading when it comes to using the cranes. However, the other issue I was running into, not much of it, well, say it's an issue not for the ship, but some of the audio effects and stuff for the boat gets a little bit bleh. But one thing I did want to try out properly and look into was the daughter boats. To see about how you're actually supposed to run it on your own. So that's just to deploy it. So that recovers the vessel, but how do I get on to that ship then? That's what I'd like to know. I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to get on that. Wait a minute. So I don't know how you were supposed to get in on and off the boat, but there you go. So that's how you get on there. But there must be a way to activate the crane. Or you really do need to have your crewmates on it. So this is obviously like a rescue type ship. Okay, that's the ignition. So you got those on it. I assume that you can't really use this on your own. Unless you can... Oh, no, hang on. I'm not looking properly. Look, there's the word on the left there. Deploy. Press T. Oh, wow. Here we go. So I assume then you can do it on your own. Right, so that's his recovered zone. We can take this. So ideally, when you're doing like certain support jobs, at least with that ship, you can leave it parked inland, especially if you want to get a bit closer to shallow water as well. I don't know if there's anything else we can put on this ship. I'll have to try and have a look at it. Or that might happen or be coming at some point. There you go, recover. That's cool. That is cool. Right, and then that's how you get off this ship over to this. Right, now see if I can figure that out with the same with the dinghy. So right, drive back, there we go. That's why I couldn't do it in that of a previous video. So obviously it's not built for the speed, but it's for getting closer to other jobs, I guess. Best for steering. There we go, recover. At least that's quite simple. Or you can stand on it while it's moving. Probably dangerous. There we go. Right, off the boat. So they're pretty neat. They're going to be useful. I'm keen to see what more things come for this boat. All its functionalities. Now, I've got to try and move myself down. Give it the Trotter's colours. But before we do that, we need to go and check and make sure we have got it fully stocked with food, almost, apart from some empty spots up there. Can we even use these shelves yet? That is the question. Nope. Well, we might as well put some sandwiches on. Right, I better get my crew on here, haven't I? So we're going to scroll down here and look for Railway to Venice. There's only one place to go to. How many people? 2. It's a very small job. It's the only way to move, I guess. Hopefully it will run better with them in the distance. She did not get on the ship. There we go. You have to be really close before you get him close as possible. Wow, she just turned around and snapped her neck from that side, from the looks of it. Wait till she gets there. Good. No. What I should have done is probably come around this way. There you go. She's now on. Get the boat moving in the right direction. There we go. Right, let's make a move. Hopefully the passengers will be making use of the service on board. Right, now we need to set this on auto. Should just make its way. It looks like it's only spitting with rain, but I want to try and see what the let's get the weather up a little bit more, get it a bit more raining. There you go. Oh, that's really... Wow. Ah, nav mode we wanted, not think. Oh, that rain. Right, weather. Get the clouds to clear it. See how everything is going on down here then. You've only sold one drink, one sandwich. Get better with your service. Love the fact you can sit down. get ourselves into the bay area, the small bay, shall we say. So yeah, I want to try and get around this way to do this, and then I can leave from that direction. Oh, there's another one of those wind turbine, which I'm guessing is going to be for that one over there somewhere, if you've taken that job on. See if I can get this docked in better. Oh my god, look at this. This is probably the smoothest parking I've had. Here we go. Right. Let's let these people off. You've arrived at your destination. There we go. Not a bad muddy really, I suppose. 60.7, yes, 60.7 was it? Boarding and delivery. You're doing a Star Citizen. Get off the chair. Or no, you'd be on the table if it was. Oh, they're definitely doing a Star Citizen now. So we're going to activate this Vestal Customize. Oh, it's out of the circle. Get closer, get closer. It's having these waves have hit me over it. Okay, now I'm off to do some of the smolt, or should we say the fish farming. Start throwing that money in a bit more, I think, if we can. It's the feeding that takes the time. So what I mean by the with the food business is daily consumption for today is 300. So that will come off that available food amount. So hopefully 8,000 will cover that. And what you want to try and do is at least, because you can sell from here when it gets to roughly 6 or 7 on there, I think, to get the best price or sale price and not lose any as long as you keep the food up. So here comes the fun part though. We've got to do 24-hour skips. So let's go and have a look. So the thing I don't understand what that is. We just lost some somehow. Ah, I've done it again, didn't I? I'm an idiot. Engine. You've got to turn the engine on or else it's not going to work. Don't forget to turn the engine on. One, two, three, four, okay, total weight, so the weight is getting massive of them. Daily consumption, a few more, should be able to cover that with that, I hope. Now some of these emissions are coming up at the moment, they're just constantly repeated anyway. Right, where are we at now? Oh, they definitely dropped the amount down. Enough food was in there. Also, 8,000 will definitely cover you. Already 7,000, but then again, don't forget, I lost a few. Well, I lost 3,000, so yeah. But we can make 9 million out of that, more than, well, less than what it was in the original time they added all this business in. But you can imagine like what that 9 million per farm.